Hey Taurus, how's it going? How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out True the Divine's channel, what is up? I'm Amy. If you're returning, welcome back, guys. So this is your Gemini. You guys could be dealing with a Gemini because there's a reason why that came out. This is your March monthly. So hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. Let's get going into this. So a couple cards coming through to start off your reading. First one says Divine Abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the tie and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance and not chase it. So, what does this tell me for you guys? This tells me in the month of March that for Taurus, it's about accepting the blessings. It's about accepting the abundance that wants to come in. And we have divine source right after that. So it says, help me know that all of my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So this is like really positive news for you guys. This for me says, if you've been down a really rough patch lately, if you've been down a really dark path, if you've been feeling like life's not going to turn around for you or life's not going to happen for you, if you feel like doors are closing and, it's about praying right now. It's about meditation. It's about knowing that you have to get out of that fear. You have to get out of that ego because you are being presented with new blessings, new opportunities, and new doors. And I feel like it's about just trusting in God's plan at this time, trusting that the universe is working in your favor and the universe is taking you exactly where you need to go. And even though sometimes that's hard and sometimes that's, Amy, I feel like I've been trusting so much, or I feel like I've been doing this and it's just not working out. I feel like what I'm hearing is that March is going to bring about a lot of abundance for you guys. So it's kind of accepting it and knowing that you are deserving and worthy of it. Okay. So as we get into your tarot cards, the first one comes up with the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords usually represents a tower moment. It usually represents things falling apart, things happening. And I feel like what's going on with you guys in the month of March is that it's going to feel like some doors are closing. But as these doors close, you're going to see more. It's like once these doors close that are not meant for you, you are going to get what it is that you've been waiting for, get what it is that you've been deserving, or it's just opportunities. Like doors have to close for you, Taurus, but beyond those doors is new opportunities, new beginnings. So I feel like some of you are very closed off to new things. You're very, I don't want to say scared. Some of you could be scared of change. You're just letting your fear and ego stop you from pursuing what it is you truly love and want to do. So some of you also are closed off to knowing the truth when it comes to a situation. So if there's something going on with you guys and your intuition is telling you, hey, if it's a connection or something, and it's like, hey, this person's not right, or, you need to really be careful around this person, but it's kind of like, you want to be in love again, or you want to have the relationship again. So you're kind of closing yourself off to what your intuition is telling you. So just be aware that these things are going to be happening to you in March. And it's about not hiding anymore. It's about moving into a direction of getting out of fear and getting out of ego and accepting change and blessings and abundance that are here. It's about speaking your truth as well. We all get to a point where sometimes we're so afraid to speak our truth. We're so afraid to tell someone, hey, like, this is what I need, this is what I want, because we don't want them to leave, or we don't want to, be too needy. But Taurus, you're in a place in March where Spirit is saying you need to be able to communicate, you need to be able to open up, and you need to be able to finally speak your truth when it comes to connections, when it comes to situationships or situations. Okay. The tower moment, you guys are going to have a tower moment. And that makes a lot of sense because there's a lot of things that are shifting in your life right now. There's a lot of things that are changing. And some of that changes, it comes in easy, right? Some of that changes like, oh my gosh, Amy, like, what is this? What's going on? Why am I feeling all of these things? It's like new things are coming into your life, but you have to shed the old in order to allow these new things to come in. So it's like, allow whatever this is to come in so that you can finally be at peace. Like, I feel like for some of you, you're not really at peace where you are in your life right now. You're not really doing what you love to do. And I feel like it's based on fear, ego, it could be because of COVID, but it's about allowing whatever this is that is trying to come in and, not being afraid or not living in ego or not being, it's kind of accepting what is, right? Like there's only so much that we can change, but we have to be willing to accept change. We have to be willing to accept help from the universe. And that's what I really see going on for Taurus in the month of March. The Knight of Pentacles represents continuing to look behind. So some of you, your spirit guides are saying, like, in the month of March, if you want to move forward, if you want to love, like, go after what it is you love to do, if you want new relationships and new connections, then you need to stop looking at the past. The past is the past for a reason. You can't live in that moment anymore. You have to be able to move forward. You have to be able to see that people come into our lives for a reason, seasons, lifetimes. People come in and out to teach us something. We're supposed to teach people something. So it's being in this place where you have to sit with yourself, Taurus, and say, am I ready and finally able to let go of these people? Am I ready to forgive someone for the choices and the decisions that they've made? It's hard to always forgive people, but I feel like it'd be in a place of saying, you know what, I will never forget what you did to me, but I will forgive you because I don't want this to hinder me or keep me stuck any longer. The whole month of March, I feel like for you guys, Taurus, it's about working towards your goals, your purpose. What is it that you want to do? What inspires you? What motivates you? What's going to keep you ahead? What's going to keep you going? It's about taking all of the bad that you've been through and realizing that if you didn't go through that, you wouldn't be as strong as you are. So continue to move forward in the month of March. Continue to do what it is that your heart is telling you that you should be doing. And if your heart's not telling you anything right now, it's about going within and listening to that. Because with the Queen of Pentacles, you are divinely guided right now. You're being divinely protected. So any fear that you're feeling, if you're afraid of change, if you're afraid of moving, it's just time to get out of your comfort zone. It's just time to move forward and kind of go into what it is that you guys need in your life right now. And I mean, that makes sense with the Six of Swords, right? Six of Swords is all about moving forward. It's all about getting into that boat, even though that boat may be rocky. And, there might be, there's a quote that says like, what is it? Something about being in a boat. I wish I knew what it was. If I can find it, I'll post it. But just like being a boat and something to do with water. I know there's a quote, but that's what I'm seeing for you guys. It's about getting into that boat, even though the water may be rocky, even though, there might be some waves up ahead. Those are obstacles and challenges that you guys are going to face. But you have to know that you're brave enough to go through that. You have to have that confidence and courage in yourself to say, you know what, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave what has to be in the past. And then I'm going to move forward, because when I do, the Lover's card is up here. So you're allowing new relationships and new connections to come in. And some of you have been single for a while because you're so afraid to open up. You're so afraid to be vulnerable. This could be a twin flame situation. Your twin flame could be coming back your way, and you're feeling that. You're feeling the anxiety. You're feeling, the worries. Some of you could be in a relationship or married at the moment, and it's about, am I in the right relationship? Am I in the right connection? Why do I fear this person? What do I need to do to make this relationship work better? Okay. So there's different things that you guys need to be working on for the month of March. But all in all, I feel like it's just a lot of change. It's just a lot of growth. And I mean, we're coming out of winter soon and going into spring. So what better way to get rid of the old and allow the new to come in so you can start to embrace it once we come into the warmer weather. So I have your oracle card from the messages from the guide. So you guys got appreciate your talents this month. So it says, the body that your higher self and your guides have selected for you to inhabit in this dimension was born with a predisposition for certain skills. Your spiritual blueprint is best served by the life of a musician as opposed to that of a mathematician. Then an embryo with that genetic disposition will be chosen. This card has come to you because your guides want you to acknowledge your special abilities and nurture them. When someone you admire appears to be more capable in a certain field, you may feel envious, but to be envious of another's skill set is disregarding your own. Your human gifts, were chosen for you for a reason. They are a signpost to you on your own path. Acknowledge them, cherish them, and follow them to where they may lead. Share them with the world so others will recognize those same qualities in themselves, okay? So it's being in this place where Spirit's saying, you have something special about you. You have something special that you have to offer the world. You were here for a reason. You were here for a purpose. So it's kind of about finding what drives you, finding what motivates you this month, and finding what really is going to take you to the next level in your spiritual path, your spiritual journey, and just moving from there and just realizing that you have a special talent that you are here to share with others. All right. So hopefully this helps you guys. Have yourself a fantastic March, and I'll see you in April.